You've come a long way. Longer than you realize. Through storms, setbacks, and silent battles. You've fought harder than most people will ever know. And still, some days, you want to give up. You hear that little voice say, maybe it's not meant to be. You feel like everything is working against you. And the finish line feels too far away. But before you quit, pause, think. Ask yourself one question. What if this is the part where everything changes? What if you're just one more step away from the breakthrough? Most people never find out. Because they stop. They stop trying. They stop believing. They stop chasing what they once swore they couldn't live without. And that is the real tragedy. The world is full of unfinished stories. Brilliant ideas that were buried in doubt. Dreams abandoned in moments of frustration. You see, giving up doesn't happen all at once. It starts slowly. You stop trying as hard. You stop believing as much. And before you know it, you've let it go. You walk away from everything you wanted. But here's the truth. You don't fail when you fall. You fail when you quit. Failure is not the end. Quitting is. Every great success was once just someone who refused to quit. They had every excuse to stop. Every reason to give up. But they kept going. Why? Because they saw something greater than the struggle. They believed in something bigger than their fear. And that belief pulled them through. You can have that, too. But only if you refuse to give up. Only if you stay in the fight. Even when your legs are shaking. Even when your heart is tired. Even when the results are invisible. Because progress isn't always obvious. Sometimes growth is silent. Sometimes the most important changes happen when no one is watching. But they're happening. They're building strength. Building grit. Building a version of you that doesn't back down. Think of everything you've already overcome. All the pain you've pushed through. All the days you showed up anyway. Was that for nothing? Of course not. That was your foundation. You've been training for this moment. Now is not the time to quit. Now is the time to double down. To show the world, and yourself, what you're really made of. Because if you give up now, you'll carry that regret forever. You'll always wonder what might have happened. And that question? It haunts more than failure ever could. But if you keep going, if you push one more time, you might surprise yourself. You might just win. You might reach the top and realize everything you went through was worth it. Every late night, every tear, every failure. It was preparing you. You're not weak for wanting to give up. You're human. But strength is built in that moment. When you feel like quitting, and choose to rise instead. Your future self is watching. And they're hoping you don't quit. Because the life you want, the dream you see, the person you're becoming, is only waiting on one thing. You. To keep going. To keep believing. To keep fighting. Even when it's hard. Even when it hurts. Even when no one else believes in you. Because you have to believe in you. That belief is your fuel. And your reason. And your strength. So don't quit now. Not when you've come this far. Not when you've already survived worse. Not when the best part of your story is still being written. Let them doubt you. Let them walk away. Let them think you can't. And then show them you will. Show them you never needed approval to be great. You just needed the courage to keep going. You are not done. You are not broken. You are just getting started. Don't give up. You were made for this.